Buongiorno, my name's Chris Moore and I'm a director at the American Institute of Steel Construction. As you may notice, my accent isn't American. I have been over here for 15 or 16 years, but I'm actually hailed from Manchester, England. Now, being a big footballing nation, and also Italy being a big footballing nation, I thought we should get this out of the way first. May the 22nd, I will be supporting Italy in the Champions League final. I will be supporting Inter Milan and Jose Mourinho, no question. However, come June, I will, make no bones about it, I'll be supporting England in the World Cup. I apologise for that. Actually, I don't apologise for that. I have 25 years in the structural steel industry. My experience ranges from being a welder to actually hanging steel, all the way through to being a managing director of a software company providing building information modelling tools for fabricators, detailers, contractors, engineers, etc. My role at AISC is devoted to proactive marketing, helping and trying to ensure that our members are much more proactive in the promotion of themselves, their companies and the industry, and making sure that we're all speaking from the same platform with the same language. For the past couple of years I've been running a project called SteelDay, and this is really devoted to promotion and proactive promotion of the industry and of individual companies. It's proven to be a very, very successful event project in the United States. Now, of course, I'm extremely excited about SteelDay going global, and especially to one of my favourite places in the world, Italy. My wife and I absolutely love your country. Taking a concept from one country and bringing it over to another involves forward thinking and creative people and creative organisations and companies. As such, my thanks go out to Mario Ubiali, and I apologise if I get these pronunciations wrong, Mario Ubiali of Zinco Global and Alessi Pesenti of Nordzinc, both of whom saw this concept, saw what was happening, saw how it worked, and understood immediately that this kind of thing could work in Italy and be successful there too, perhaps with a few tweaks and changes here and there to make it work. My thanks also go to Promozione Acciaio, and again I apologise if I get the pronunciation slightly incorrect. But they saw the opportunity and they've taken it on under their umbrella to become an international SteelDay partner with the American Institute of Steel Construction. It's always a pleasure for me to work with these kinds of people and these kinds of organisations, and I'm honoured to be asked to sort of virtually present to your meeting today and give a short overview of SteelDay. I apologise for not being able to present in Italian, but I promise you this is my best English. SteelDay. SteelDay is an opportunity for our industry to get out from under the radar and really get noticed. Stand up, be noticed, get people to understand what we do. Communities don't always understand that there is a steel industry in their own backyard, in their own zip code. In fact, when they hear the word steel, they often think of pollution, they think of a dirty industry in industrial areas, spewing all kinds of pollutants into the atmosphere and into the environment. Of course, those of us in the industry know this couldn't be further from the truth. So SteelDay is a day to sort of bring people in and show them what the steel industry is all about, and it's a day to promote and celebrate the structural steel industry, the fabricated structural steel industry, and how far we've come. It's a unique opportunity for our industry, for the fabricators, for the galvanizers, for the distributors, for the mills, to really show the advances the industry has taken in the last few years and bring in architects, engineers and contractors and let them see the processes actually at work. Let them have some hands-on education and let them see just how steel builds the world. It's a massive event for the structural steel industry, and it creates and it gives us some tremendous exposure. At a time when the economy is weighing so heavily on everybody's minds throughout not just the US but throughout the world, Steel Day has somehow created excitement and anticipation. It's given people, it's given designers and the design community something to look forward to. Not just about Steel Day, but also, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. The economy can be seen to be improving out there in the future, and it gives everybody some excitement and some anticipation of looking forward to improving times. Attendees at Steel Day events, they get to interact with steel industry professionals. They get to tour facilities, they get to tour job sites. They get to witness building information modelling in action. They get to witness some of the advanced machinery we've got that they've never seen in action. They get to see seminars and presentations focused on the steel industry that they may have never had a chance to see before. They learn about the advances the structural steel industry has made, and they learn about the sustainable characteristics of the steel industry and how building with steel can help towards a more sustainable future for us all. Steel Day events range from the very simple, hey, we've got some coffee, we're opening our doors, come on in, we'll show you around, ask questions, we'll get to know each other, through to the very complex. We had events last year where people were transported from the mill to the distributor to the fabricator to the galvanizer and shown the whole structural steel supply chain in just a few hours. Fascinating and quite hard to organise events, but very worthwhile. The key to all this is not to overthink it. We've got to remember why we're doing Steel Day events. We've got to remember what the purpose is. It's to promote ourselves, it's to promote our companies, it's to promote our industry. The key to all of this, the underlying key to everything, is relationships. Getting to know people, building a network, building contacts, so that when the economy rebounds, people know where to ask questions, people know where to get good work completed, and therefore get good projects completed on time and on budget. Again, don't overthink it. The fact, the processes, the fact of what you're doing, the steel itself is a draw within in and of itself. So people want to see stuff being made. There's no need to go overboard on special setups and special entertainment. People want to see steel being made, and they want to see this machinery, and they want to see this technology. 2009 was the first year we ran Steel Day. It was an unprecedented success. We had over 175 events. We had over 7,000 architects, engineers, students, contractors, developers, owners, government people come out and see what we do. Get out of their office that day and come and see presentations and come and see shops. It was, like I say, an unrivaled success. Above and beyond the people that actually left their offices to come and see us, however, you've got to remember this is a whole marketing and promotional campaign. So with our press releases, with our media releases, with our advertising, with our presentations at various events around the country, we reach literally tens and tens of thousands of people with our message and getting them to understand who we are and what we can provide to the building industry overall. It was so successful, it has quickly become an expected and anticipated part of our calendar. This year people signed up the day we announced what day Steel Day was going to be on. So far this year we have 110 events scheduled. I fully expect that to go to over 200 events. This time last year we only had 40 to 50 events, so that just gives you an idea of how much this thing has taken off and how much people believe in it. Steel Day is literally the single biggest educational, networking and promotional event our industry has ever seen. I am truly excited to have Italy on board as SteelDay partners and hosting SteelDay events. Perhaps on a small scale this year, perhaps on a larger scale next year. I'm just excited to have you on board. I'm sure it will prove to be a huge success for you. Use me, use AISC as a resource, ask us any questions anytime, and remember, June the 11th is a big day in this world, so remember to support England for the World Cup. Thank you.